Hello and very good morning, good afternoon, and good evening based on your time zone. I am Chirag Kalaria from Sourcing and Supply Chain and the host of today's webinar. A very warm welcome to everyone in the webinar on Blockchain of Intelligent Things by Mr. Errol S. Van Engelen. Before jumping on to the subject, we will just go through the basic details of sourcing and supply chain. Sourcing and supply chain is a knowledge sharing and networking platform for professionals across industries and the globe. It's a non-profit initiative started by me along with my teammates Mr. Balanarayanan and Ms. Henel. We inspired by a thought that sharing knowledge is the best way of growing. And with this ideology, at SSC, we primarily focused on sharing knowledge in the supply chain domain. SSC also enables companies and young aspirants to learn from industry experts, take mentorship, and network with most insightful professionals. SSC brings out latest methodologies and techniques that drive most of the companies in the competitive market. And today's webinar is none other than the part of this initiative. At SSC, mostly we are doing knowledge sharing and networking. And this knowledge sharing and networking is based on the topics like supply chain, procurement, business and economics, operations, leadership, and other topics like circular economies. We are doing mainly knowledge sharing through sharing insightful articles, book reviews, arranging webinar and talk shows with the industry leader, and arranging strategic quiz and polls, as we have done with our last video of amazing facts about 5 global companies, that is Google, Facebook, Amazon, Apple, and Microsoft. In the networking domain, we are doing with the social media presence. We are present on almost all social medias like LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and WhatsApp. We are also having a list of contributors from the different industries as well as domains with large number of experience and having varied of exposures to the industry. We have many platform collaborations as well, like we have done the last webinar on the certification suggestion with the Institute of Supply Management India. Such kind of more videos we will come with, and the collaborations we are doing. For career coaching, we are looking into the certification suggestions. The procurement and supply chain certifications are a new paradigm in this competitive time, and we are helping the supply chain enthusiasts for better certification suggestions. We have also designed some mock tests and mentorship programs as well for them. And please note, SSC is a completely non-profit initiative started by this core team. Along with me, the Chirag Kalaria, two other people, Ms. Hinal Shah and Mr. Bala Narayan, are there. For all design and editing work, Hinal Shah has done a very good job, and the SSC's creative age is solely, we are thankful to her. And for Mr. Bala Narayan is looking for networking activities with the organization and the professionals across industries to collaborate for the combined vision. On today's webinar, we have a guest, Mr. Errol S. Van Engelen from Netherlands, and we are going to arrange this webinar on the blockchain of intelligent things. A very warm welcome to Mr. Engelen. Our guest speaker, Errol Van Engelen, published his latest management book in July 2020 that was titled as Emerging Technologies, Blockchain of Intelligent Things to Boost the Revenues, the Convergence of the Blockchain and Internet of the things powered by data and artificial intelligence is on the agenda of the several companies, and some of them have already started using its implementation, initiative, and solutions in the various projects. In this book, the author calls the convergence of these three categories the blockchain of intelligent things. The webinar aims to give you an overview of this book. So, a very warm welcome to Mr. Errol van Engelen. Some details about today's guest speaker. Mr. Engelen is an author, speaker, and advisor on digital transformation, emerging technologies, transformation planning, and business and technology alignments. He has carrying 35 years of experience in IT and business development veteran who has worked with various technology and consulting companies. Since 2001, he has been working independently and has been focusing on digital transformation and emerging technologies. Errol is located at Rotterdam, the Netherlands. A warm welcome to Mr. Engelen. Now stage is yours.
Okay, thank you, Shira. Well, my name is Errol van Engelen, as mentioned before, and I will do the presentation for another 45 minutes or so. This webinar will cover the following topics, and this may help you to get a holistic view of the blockchain of intelligent things. First, the convergence of blockchain and Internet of Things. IoT and blockchain combined can provide benefits across several industries and in that way speed up the adoption of both technologies. 2. Applications and projects. What are the benefits and drawbacks of each blockchain-based platform? 3. Industries and verticals being disrupted. Very disrupted industries include automotive, banking and financial services, energy, government, healthcare, manufacturing and supply chain and logistics. 4. Convergence of blockchain, IoT, and artificial intelligence. The business value that exists when converging blockchain, IoT, and data science or artificial intelligence. Number 5, required future skills and jobs. What are the skills and functions with the highest priority? Number 6, industrial IoT platforms. Key factors to consider when selecting your IoT platform. And the last one is opportunities, challenges, and trends. There are many opportunities enabling innovations, improving business value, and to combat terrorism and crime. Next one, please. Okay, our first topic is the convergence of blockchain and Internet of Things. Next, please. Okay, IBM and Maersk are trying to improve and speed up a very complex and time-consuming process of international trade and shipping, and to bring transparency to its unavoidable bureaucracy. Blockchain technology with IoT and sensor data ranging from temperature control to container weight enable shippers, shipping lines, freight forwarders, port and terminal operators, and customs authorities to interact more efficiently through real-time access to shipping data and shipping documents in a single shared view of a transaction without compromising details, privacy, or confidentiality. Using blockchain, smart contracts allow all these parties involved in international trade to collaborate in cross-organizational business processes and information exchanges, all backed by a secure, reputable audit trail. No, back please. IBM has launched another supply chain initiative that harnesses the combination of IoT and blockchain. Together with Walmart, they are trying to address problems around food safety and traceability, since nearly 28 million people fall ill in the US every year as a result of foodborne illness. To efficiently address those issues and at the same time prevent massive losses for retailers and suppliers during a recall, IBM and Walmart developed a solution to track products in near real time through its supply chain, from the farm to the consumer. Next one, please. IoT on its own is a centralized solution. Converging blockchain and IoT is decentralizing IoT. Here are the top benefits. First, improved security. Blockchain offers devices unparalleled security infrastructure. Distributed networks lack a single point of entry or vulnerability for hackers to enter. 2. Fraud-resistant data. Decentralized applications carry a much lower risk of falling victim to fraudulent activity. DLT, which is short for distributed ledger technology, becomes more affordable since security vulnerabilities are removed through placing IoT on distributed networks and storing data via DLT and blockchains. Number 3, trust between all parties and devices using IoT will use the distributed ledger to verify and use smart contracts to automate. Trust will never be placed in a centralized service provider or other actors to store data or to be in control of their device connectivity. And the last one is autonomy. Blockchains enable smart devices to act independently and self-monitor. These mini distributed autonomous corporations could be comprised of a decentralized IoT that is able to operate on its own according to the predetermined logic of an industry. This could completely remove intermediary players and central authority to have completely automated financial services or insurance settlement distribution, for example. Next one, please, Chirag. Okay, before we continue with the webinar, here's a poll question for the audience. What is your actual situation in digital transformation? First, no plans for a digital transformation. 2, planning to go digital within next 12 months. 3, just started digital transformation within last 2 years. And 4, digital transformation in place for more than 2 years. Please answer according to your situation. Thank you. Next one, please.
I just want to add one thing, Errol, here.
Yes.
Audience is requested to answer what is their thing during this poll. What's your answer? Have you in the moment of no plans for digital transformation or planning to go digital within next 12 months, or option 3 or option 4? You can put it in the chat box and we are collecting the data. At the end, we will check out this audience, what is the first one and second one answer for each and every poll, so we can get some conclusion out of it. Thank you. Shall I move ahead?
Yes, please move. Okay, the next topic is about applications and projects. Next one, please. Okay, in addition to the applications shown in the image, here are some possible applications of blockchain of things. First, pharmaceutical industry. In some countries, pharmaceutical companies are required by law to maintain certain medicines at prescribed temperatures at all times during transport and distribution. IoT technology using blockchain, smart contracts can help to maintain the data as proof of compliance. 2, self-driven taxi industry. When blockchain is used with self-driven taxis, it will fully automate the taxi industry. This will eliminate the safety issues currently faced by drivers and passengers, despite steps taken by taxi companies. 3, smart energy. As the energy generation becomes decentralized and consumers start using alternatives like solar energy to power their homes, blockchain can be used to buy and sell excess energy generated by consumers among themselves. And the last one is the supply chain. Products like modem use blockchain of things to automate the supply chain. Any kind of product can be easily tracked at all stages of the supply chain. Consumers can be sure of where the product came from, which is more relevant in the food business. This will also help consumers be sure the product is not fake. Next one, please. Okay, one of the biggest projects in blockchain and IoT is IOTA, short for Internet of Things application. IOTA can't be categorized as a blockchain project since it's based on a completely new invention called the Tangle. The Tangle is a new data structure which doesn't depend on blocks, chains, and miners. Instead, it employs a decentralized, blockless peer-to-peer architecture called directed acrylic graph. It's short, and in short, it's DAG. IOTA is a very big project. Overall, 354 unique entities have shown interest in IOTA, including 68 official partnerships and collaborations, 135 entities working with the foundation on joint projects. The most important collaborations include the following. Volkswagen, driverless technology is one popular potential application of IOTA's data marketplace. Sensory data used to drive these autonomous vehicles can be introduced into the IOTA database and then used to improve the quality of future products. The second one is Mobility Open Blockchain Initiative, and in short, it's MOBI. In line with IOTA's dedication to improving driving safety and affordability, supporting autonomous and electric vehicle development and infrastructure, and connecting mobility participants in a new peer-to-peer ecosystem, IOTA joined the MOBI to further these goals. The third one is Fujitsu. Fujitsu sees IOTA as the basis for Industry 4.0 and expect it to become a key element of future manufacturing and supply chains. Then the last one is Microsoft. They are delighted that the IOTA community when they confirmed their excitement to be partnering up with the IOTA Foundation and are proud to be associated with the Data Marketplace Initiative. Next one, please, Shira. Okay, here is poll number 2. Did your organization use a strategy for digital transformation? Well, first, not that I'm aware of. Second, covering only business objectives. Third, covering only technology objectives. And fourth, covering both business and technology objectives. Should you add something more to this, Chirag? Hello?
No, Errol. We let people answer on this.
Okay, then please continue.
Yeah.
Okay, the third topic is about industries and verticals being disrupted. Just a few industries to give you an idea. Yes, okay, blockchain of things in manufacturing. Blockchain can help manufacturers reduce the number of stops their products make on the way to the consumer. Most manufacturers have to go through countless intermediaries to get their products to the end user. As factories become increasingly automated, we will begin to see more machine-to-machine interaction. Soon this will result in machines that work for different organizations to interact with and potentially transact with one another. There is also an enormous amount of fraud in the industry that decentralized systems could mitigate. By creating more transparent tracking of goods and services, blockchain could help identify theft of products, closer to the source of the theft. Manufacturing is one of the most impacted industries by the blockchain of things. Next one, please. Blockchain of things in smart cities. The modern smart city already constitutes a massive web of interconnected technologies, and that web is expected to grow rapidly, with Gartner projecting that 9.7 billion IoT devices will make up the typical smart city by 2020. Blockchain technology can provide much of the digital infrastructure that will be required for smart cities to become a reality. So while cities and tech leaders are working on building exciting IoT hardware, they should also be considering the future of interoperability, automation, and how blockchain can create protocols and security for connected systems. It may also serve as a reputation management tool, as these cities tend to be full of citizens who demand a certain standard from individuals and businesses when it comes to communal and environmental care. Next one, please, Shira. Blockchain of things in supply chain. The supply chain is an integral element of global commerce. The supply chain network, however, is highly centralized, with third parties managing virtually every step of the supply chain process. Supply chain managers who embrace technology may see an exponential growth effect because digital business planning solutions can lower product innovation costs by 10%, in turn reducing new product lead times by 30%. Applied to the supply chain industry, distributed ledger networks not only confirm payment, but also track goods in transport, confirm delivery status, and track warehousing. One of the most interesting applications of blockchain technology in the supply chain industry is the use of smart contracts. In the supply chain, smart contracts can be used, for example, to trigger the delivery of an order once payment is recorded on the blockchain. Other ways that the blockchain can benefit supply chain managers and their companies include greater transparency and accountability between suppliers, a ledger of manifest, departure, and arrival times, and a reduction in human error across the board thanks to more widespread automation. Next one, please. Okay, here's the third poll. You get 5 in total. What vertical markets are you working in? First, automotive and the manufacturing. Second, banking, financial services, and insurance. Third, energy. Fourth, logistics and supply chain. And other. The fifth one is other, and most of them are possibly the people working in the information industry. Okay, next one, please.
Let people answer on this because this is important thing.
Yes, sorry.
Let people answer on this poll because
Yes.
this is important thing.
Yes, please. Okay. Can we continue to the next?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, topic number 4 talks about the convergence of blockchain, IoT, and AI. Now intelligence is taken over. Next one, please. Blockchain of intelligent things. In order to remain relevant in a rapidly evolving world, businesses need to evolve their business processes, people, and services to keep pace. Businesses need to prepare for the inevitability of change as we head toward a data-driven economy. 4 main trends are expected to emerge from the current state of change, and businesses that meet them will succeed in this new emerging world. Number 1 is, going forward, everything has to be about the customer. A new generation has new expectations, and businesses must deliver on these if they want to remain relevant. This applies equally to customers and employees. Second, the competition is no longer known. Anyone can become a competitor as the boundaries between industries blur. and previously diverse businesses partner to offer their customers more. Third, the fourth industrial revolution is changing the way that businesses work and interact with one another, their suppliers and their customers. And the last one is the nature of risk is changing, with cyber attacks on data becoming the new battleground. Next one, please. Blockchain of intelligent things in automotive. Here are a few ways how the the blockchain of intelligent things, or BOIT, is transforming the automotive industry. First, BOIT will change the way people drive. By 2030, the standard car will have evolved from assisting drivers to fully taking control. Apart from widespread automation, cars will become more integrated through BOIT technology. Integrated cars with sensors will be able to recognize and communicate with upgraded road signs, markings, and through a network of cameras. Second, BOIT can improve road safety. The BOIT can also be used to make roads safer through alerts that detect accidents and even bad driving. There are already devices that automatically detect collisions and immediately contact emergency services with the location. Number three, BOIT can help solve traffic congestion in cities. The BOIT enables traffic operators to coordinate cars in order to reduce congestion. They can see where common choke points are and identify the time of day when roads are busiest. The fourth, BOIT can help reduce pollution and energy expenditure. BOIT data can reveal a lot of information about city roads, which can be used to create greener solutions. Let's take the example of Singapore. As the city aggressively implements congestion charges, not to mention their intent focus on investing in road sensors, phased traffic lights, and smart parking. Then the last one, BOIT will lead to better roads. With the BOIT, state and local departments are able to build roads that can help detect road maintenance needs, traffic uses, and accident statistics in a matter of seconds. Next one, please. Okay, here is intelligent customer services. We all know that knowledge is power. In customer services, this means using holistic customer data to achieve the following. First, informed ticket classification. The more data you have, the better your AI will function. AI-powered ticket classification will be increasingly accurate and smart. That is, routing to the best agent for the issue, balancing ticket backlog per agent, and suggesting knowledge-based articles for ticket deflection. Second, integrated cross-platform device services. IoT refers to the ability for devices to talk with one another. As customers increasingly rely on this capability, it will become more and more important for customer service to provide the same cross-device continuity as consumers have with their everyday technology. And the last one, smart issue resolution based on comprehensive customer journeys. Not only does a wealth of data make AI more effective, it also makes humans more effective. The more information that agents have on their customers' journeys, the easier it will be to identify issues and provide fast and effective resolution. Next one, please. Next one.
So basically, Errol, this helps in identifying the strategic engagement and execution in a correct
Yes,
way, right?
yes, that's correct. Next one, please, Chirag. Okay, then we get the intelligent supply chain. BOIT is changing logistics quite a lot. Some examples, accurate information processing. There is so much data floating around in a business-to-business company that if it's not identified and segmented properly, there will be a chaos. For example, making sure that the information of the consumer is correct itself can be a huge job. Validating the product order, matching it to the specific customer can be a daunting task. The second one is big data. The number of ways big data can benefit mankind is only getting bigger. The data that you get in logistics is not always refined, which is where AI comes into play by using algorithms to clean the data. Big data with AI helps predict shipping volumes and plan for the future based on historical data. It will take into account other factors like weather, political landscape, and so on, and make such decisions. Then, BOIT assists in last mile delivery. The focus of last mile delivery is to ensure that the goods reach the customer as fast as possible. And an order is placed, there should be a system to ensure that the product is sent through the right channels, is packaged properly, and a delivery time range is informed to the customer, and so on. BOIT helps with demand forecasting. One of the most game-changing aspects of BOIT in logistics is going to be its ability to predict demand, optimize delivery routes, and manage networks. The predictive analytics part of AI helps companies make significant changes to their business based on the patterns that AI digs. The next one is it creates contingency plans. It's hard to be extremely well prepared in terms of requirements that are beyond your control. BOIT is trained in such a way that it can not only prepare for requirements, but also predict the best method to tackle such situations. Intelligent warehouse. Here's an example of an online grocer called Ocado in England that is entirely run by robots. It fulfills more than 65,000 orders every week. The robots using BOIT move, lift, and segregate the items, which are then packed by the employees. The AI is so smart that items which are rarely ordered are kept at the bottom, while the ones that are frequently ordered can be seen on the top. Okay, next one, please, Shira. Okay, this slide is about connected intelligence in manufacturing, in smart manufacturing. Manufacturers realize the importance of AI in effective and timely identification and maintenance of the production line and the technology's role in reducing the downtime. A major share of expenses is accounted for by the continuous maintenance of production line equipment. This can weigh down heavily on the bottom line of asset-oriented production operation. Reports also indicate that manufacturers record annual unplanned downtime costs of $50 billion, with 42% of the unplanned downtime resulting from asset failure. Just a few use cases. BOIT's role in optimizing supply chain. As mentioned before in logistics, BOIT can also enhance manufacturing supply chains. The AI algorithms can study consumer behavior, weather, socioeconomic and macroeconomic, political status, and geographic patterns to formulate estimation for market demands. This helps producers in predicting market changes and better respond to these changes. Next one is predictive maintenance. Both unplanned and planned downtime can be easily tackled with the help of predictive maintenance. The AI algorithms continually assess the production process and flag anomalies in order to take timely maintenance and repair actions for reducing the risk of unplanned downtime. Then the last one, quality of production. With customers expecting faultless products, companies are under pressure of very short time to market deadlines. Offering a product with high quality and regulations can give a manufacturer sleepless nights. Industry 4.0 has given way to the new Quality 4.0 model. under which traditional quality methods are combined with the new technologies like machine learning, big data, and AI, among others, to attain operational excellence. Next one, please.
I have a question over here, whether it also affect the employment rate as well. If we deploy the artificial intelligence and technology in this much of way of industry 4.0 and quality 4.0, what's your thought on this?
My thought on this is that you need IoT and blockchain to get the security, but you also need the AI to have all this intelligence coming in, like prediction and so on. So it's not just purely IoT and blockchain, but you also need the AI in there, and the AI is in all the IoT devices.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Please, next one. So poll number 4, what emerging technologies are you using or planning to use? Is that big data science, or blockchain and Internet of Things, or artificial intelligence, drones and robotics? Also, is possible mixed reality and 3D printing, or anything else of none of the above. And there's also a possibility to mix 2 with 3, for example.
Correct. Multiple answers can be given.
Okay. Next one, please, Chirag.
Yes.
Okay, the 5th topic I would like to present deals with required future skills and jobs. Next one. The future of work, humans and robots. Imagine your workplace, imagine your workplace 10 years from now. Chances are it'll be very different from today, thanks to fast evolving technologies that are changing the nature of work, the dynamics of the workforce, and the notion of the workplace. To stay relevant and competitive, you need to understand the impact of emerging technologies on the future of work. You must incorporate these innovations strategically to attract the right talent, increase efficiencies, and improve the bottom line. The common scenario says that the future workforce will consist of humans who will be working with robots. Another scenario says that robots will overtake the world. It will probably take a decade to find out what the scenario will be. But the emerging technologies will impact the future of work in a few categories. First, how work is done. Advances in AI-driven technologies and robotics will increase the range and amount of work that can be done by smart machines. 38% of US jobs will likely be automated within the next 15 years, affecting at least 100 million knowledge workers by 2025. The second is the nature of work. Technologies will minimize the need to perform repetitive tasks manually. While fewer workers will be hired for manual tasks, more will be employed for job functions that involve creative and strategic thinking. The nature of work will shift from focusing on task completion. The third one, where the work is done. New communication platforms break down barriers among multiple office locations and remote teams to enable seamless collaboration. Organizations can transcend the limitations of distance and tap into a global talent pool. So tasks can be completed as effectively as possible. And then the last one, who does the work? Technology allows organizations to leverage a continuum of full-time employees and freelancers to manage services and gig workers, project workers in the most cost-efficient ways. Companies will reconsider the employee life cycle. They'll use multiple employment formats to obtain the creativity, passion, experience, expertise, and skill sets needed for the project at hand. Next one, please.
Sir, at this point of time, I just want to have a question that Elon Musk's new project of Neuralink will
Yes.
Anyway, link with this human and robots kind of mixed culture. That Neuralink project of Elon Musk has just recently launched it. That the smart humans
Yes, but
with chip.
okay. Well, it's there are different scenarios here. We possibly think that it's better that humans work with robots and not that robots are taken over. But also the humans can become more intelligent. Like Elon Musk is proposing to put to download all
Yes,
the knowledge in their
right.
heads or something like that. So the, there are different possibilities, but we don't know exactly what will work for the future. Not exactly, but because there are different scenarios. Okay,
Correct. Correct.
okay,
Rightly said. Let's move
okay,
forward.
okay. So the future of digital education. Industry 4.0 will affect the roles for which today's students will be prepared. This will require educational institutions to produce a workforce for working in this technologically transformed era. Further, it will also require the current workforce to upgrade their skills and knowledge to match these newly created job roles. For this, a revolution in education is essential to enable people worldwide to harness the opportunities created by emerging technologies. So, what is Education 4.0? Let's see how we can describe the future of education. First, it will cater to the need of Industry 4.0, enabling the workforce and machines to align to explore new possibilities. Uh, Second, it will create a blueprint for the future of learning, from school based learning to learning at the workplace. And the last one, it will deploy the potential of digital technologies, open source content, and personalized data of this globally connected and tech driven world. The impact of technology on the education industry will not only transform the way it is presented, but also the way students perceive education. Education 4.0 will change the teaching learning methodologies to make the students future ready. It's time to witness this change so that we can move towards a progressive, intellectual, knowledge driven, and future ready world. Next one, please. Okay, topic number 6 is about industrial IoT platforms. Next one. Okay, top IIoT platforms. There are many vendors in the industrial IoT platform marketplace offering remarkably similar capabilities and methods of deployment, and not one of them has differentiated itself enough at this point to be a clear leader in an emerging market. Gartner's June 2019 Magic Quadrant for industrial IoT platforms, for example, has no leader or challengers. According to industry analysts, the most important functionality an IoT platform should provide is first a device management software that connects thousands to hundreds of thousands of sensors, industrial machines, and digital systems. IIoT solutions are usually designed to identify failures and facilitate recovery from failure. The second one, integration through software development kits, development tools, and APIs to support business processes and enterprise systems across the business. There are significant challenges, however, given the array of back office applications such as ERP application, performance management, enterprise asset management, and so on. Then data management to control and monitor ingestion, storage, accessibility, and flow. And the last one, analytics of data from connected devices, the enterprise and third parties to reveal patterns and optimization of assets. Next one, please, Chirag.
So Errol, I thought that this graph shows that where all the players are still in the infant phase and the companies
Yeah,
And on this niche player segment, there is no
That,
one on the challenger and leaders phase right now, correct? So
that's correct. That's correct. That may change in the future, but at the moment, I think that you know, software AG is going possibly a little bit further and coming into the leader area, and
followed by PTC.
yes, that will possibly change in the future, but at the moment there are no challengers and leaders. That's right.
Correct. Let's
Okay.
move forward.
Okay, let's move on. Okay, so Software AG, best scoring IIoT platform according to Gartner is Software AG's Cumulosity. This platform gives you very fast visibility and control over your remote assets, be these houses, cars, machines, or any other assets that you need to manage. Cumulosity provides APIs for extending the existing functionality or interfacing Cumulosity with your other IT services such as ERP or CRM. Cumulosity can also host your HTML5 applications. Second one is certified software libraries you can use to bring your remote assets into the cloud. Then device management, data visualization, and remote control functionality through the web. And the last one is rapid customization of the above through real-time processing and Cumulosity applications. And Cumulosity also has extensive customization options. For example, set up a graphical dashboard with your most important KPIs, subscribe to plugins that contribute new functionality to the Cumulosity application, use real-time to implement real-time business rules. For example, get an email when critical events happen or trigger automated actions on devices in that case. And then the last one, write alarm rules to prioritize or suppress alarms and to define your SLA parameters. Next one, please. The last slide, the last poll, sorry, is poll number 5. How do you rate the impact of disruption in your industry? Now, this may be high, it may be moderate or low. Please answer according to your own situation. Next one, please. Okay. Opportunities, challenges, and trends. In this presentation, I'll stick to the opportunities. Next one, please. Opportunities enabled by AI. Like many new technologies, the full potential of AI is being realized slowly, and it only takes someone exploring the possibilities around them to discover something new. In general, AI is an enabler of innovation. Let me give a few examples. Behavior prediction. Anyone in business knows that the customer is the most important actor, which is why perhaps so much time is spent trying to guess what they'll want next. Thanks to AI, these predictions have gone from guesswork to science. The second one, chatbots. Thanks to AI, chatbots have grown more sophisticated and are almost indistinguishable from humans. In fact, chatbots are often a better alternative. Instant response to inquiries, reduced service time, fewer errors, increased customer engagement are all within the grasp of these bots. Then there is content creation. Content is just a way for you to get your message to the customer. It's a way to provide that customer with value. AI is increasing the efficiency in how we do that by allowing us to deliver personalized content. Also, customer services. Any good enterprise needs to ensure that the customer's demands are met. However, given the multitude of touch points on that journey, this can be difficult. For AI, however, it can act as a gatekeeper throughout the experience handling simple questions. And then, of course, AI is good for decision making. Powerful managers give credit to trusting their gut. In the modern business landscape, this may not be your best option in certain situations. AI has given you the ability to weigh the variables, judge potential outcomes, and make the best decisions based on the relevant data. Then AI on logistics and delivery. A product is only of value if it reaches the hands of the customer. And this is why logistics and delivery is so crucial to business success. Integrating AI in your supply chain can unify your data, analyzing and providing insights across the organization, as well as streamline the customer's brokerage process. Then the last one in robotic process automation, also called RPA. Well, even the best dream jobs have their periods of boring and monotonous work, but it doesn't have to be. AI-fueled robotic process automation currently replicate basic rule-based tasks, much faster, accurate, and cost-effective than the humans. Okay, the next one, please. Okay, autonomous intelligent vehicles. Some of the future trends are in autonomous and intelligent things. Gartner predicts that in the next couple of years, the objects will be exponentially based on which there will be several AI systems such as robots, autonomous vehicles, drones, appliances, and intelligent agents. Gartner predicts that within a few years, any type of service, application, and object based on the IoT will integrate some form of AI to automate human processes, decisions, and/or actions. Also, collaboratively, human to machine and machine to machine. Pervasiveness is what will make the difference. It will no longer be just about having intelligent objects and systems in our world, but seeing a swarm of intelligent things that work together. A possible scenario thanks to the blockchain of intelligent things. Next one, please. Okay, here's the Q&A. I don't know, Chirag, do you have some questions?
Yes. Through YouTube live chat, we have received some questions. Thank you, Errol, for this presentation. The first question goes here is, do you foresee human-robot competitive rivalry at workplace within a decade?
It could happen. It depends on how intelligent the robots are and how they are programmed. I think, well, there are people that are a bit scared of the robots because they are, they are machines. But at the end of the day, if we can sort out a way that we can work together in a peaceful way, then I don't think there has to be fear. Does
Okay.
that?
So the collaboration is the key between humans and robots to make a future. Would you like to
Yes,
say this?
that's right. And also, the robots can do things. Some of the things they can do a lot faster, and some of the things that the humans can do better are, things like creativity and focusing. Maybe I think that's the difference between humans and robots.
So maybe in the future, when time passes, the transactional jobs has been carried out by the robots, and the strategic jobs, which needs human focus and strategy, can be
Yes,
handled by humans.
I
This
think
is the
that's
future, I guess.
I think that's the best future that we can have, because well, I'm a little bit doubtful about machine learning, because when you talk about machine learning, then the machines can learn themselves. So I don't know how that would end up. But at the end of the day, if the humans stick with strategy and tactics, and the robots they continue with with the operational work, then, and there could be humans there as well, then it could be a very useful situation.
Thank you. The
Okay.
question number two is,
Yeah.
what are the challenges while implementing the blockchain and other solutions in the absence of required skills and data?
Well, the problem with the blockchain is that it's quite new, and there are not a lot of experts there. But I think that at the end of the day, I think that IoT will be the core, and the blockchain will look for the security. If you just have the blockchain, then you may not have the best solution. But if you have IoT connected to blockchain, then IoT is very secured, and AI is bringing in the intelligence of all the IoT devices. And to be honest, Chirag, I'm not a very technical person, but if I'm more like strategic. But if people want to have more answers in this area, then I can connect with my peers.
Great, good. The question number three and the today's last question is, what's your opinion of failure of usage of data in the most of the companies in this current pandemic situation?
What was the failure again?
In current pandemic situation, what's your
Incorrect.
opinion? The failure
Well,
of data in the most of the companies, data handling is not
yes. Well,
proper.
the data is not clean, as we all know.
Correct.
So that means that AI can help you to get the data clean as possible, and then you take it from there. Then you have the data as clean as possible. But you cannot let humans do this cleaning, because there may be a few good applications to do that. But at the end of the day, I think that artificial intelligence will better clean your data as much as possible.
Okay, thank you. Looking to the time constraint, we are just handling these three questions only. For further
Okay.
questions, you can, the audience is requested to put their questions in the chat box. We will collect and the answers will be given. You can drop your email or you can send email to the contact@sourcingandsupplychain.com as well.
Okay.
So now the time of surprise.
Yes. Well, thank
Please
you for
unveil
all.
the same.
Okay. So this is my last slide. I have a few offers on my books. The discount for my books is all up to end of October. So you can order it right now if you want, but you have to to mention a few codes. If you want to buy New World Technologies, then mention code ERR 2020 for 15% off. If you want to buy Emerging Technologies and Blockchain of Things, then you mention code ENG 2020 for 15% off. Now, if you want to order both, you get 35% discount, and then you mention code EVE 2020. That would be all.
That's
Yes.
amazing. That's amazing, Errol. Audience, we will put it this on the chat box and even in description panel as well. And you can go through the link and put the code. So don't worry about if you miss this codes. We will provide this in description and chat box.
Okay. Well, so far my presentation. Thank you for attending. I hope my presentation inspired you to take the next step in blockchain, IoT, or AI projects, and maybe do the convergence.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Errol, for this,
Okay.
for your time and this presentation, which helps our audience to move forward and think about the technology and think about the convergence. We
Yes.
request our audience to follow us on all the social media platforms. We are available on LinkedIn page and group. We are on Facebook page. We are on Twitter, Instagram, Telegram, WhatsApp, and YouTube. Links will be provided. For more such insightful and sessions, please join us. As we believe learning is never ending and learning is the only way of growing. So learning and networking is very much important, and that's the motto of SSC and sourcing and supply chain. Please subscribe our channel as well, and please press the bell icon to get the more such kind of notifications. We will come back with more live webinars and other videos which are very insightful for the sourcing supply chain people and the community. Thank you. Have a beautiful evening and weekend. Thank you so much. This is all from Team SSC. This is Chirag Kalaria signing off. Have a beautiful weekend. Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you. Well, thank you for the opportunity, Chirag. And if people come to you with any questions, then